Driving into Nigeria's sugar market, a sector that impacts everything from soft drinks and baked goods to alcohol. Well, despite global sugar prices stabilizing and food inflation easing, domestic sugar prices remain volatile. Let's find out why. Toju Megasin, analyst with financial derivatives company, joins me now. Great to have you, Toju. So despite stabilizing NYMEX sugar futures and easing food inflation, domestic sugar prices remain volatile between 77,005 to 82,000 per 50 kg bag. What are the key factors here? Toju, you need to unmute. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. You need to unmute.
Sorry, am I clear now?
Fantastic. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry about that. Good afternoon, Laddie. Thanks for having me. So it's important to take into account that the Naira volatility is responsible for import costs, and that import costs are quite elevated at the moment due to its performance. But in spite of that, in recent time, we've seen the Naira stabilize. And although it is stabilizing, when you put the Naira up against the dollar, our currency value is not as strong. Hence the higher value for importation and higher price and higher cost of importation of goods. Alongside this, we also have to take into account the local disruption of this local supply disruption and Q1 demand surges, raising prices to 77K to 82,000 for a 50 kg bag of sugar. So come mid-2026, I do expect this following factors to have an impact on shaping the price of sugar, which will be from FX stability to supply chain disruption and insecurities, like I mentioned earlier. And lastly, a strong domestic demand for sugar amongst FMCGs and food and beverage companies.
All right, so we see Nigeria imports over 96% of its sugar needs, even as sugarcane output that has risen. We have the NSMP phase 2 targets, and they're targeting about 2 million tons, by 2033. What major obstacles are preventing self-sufficiency, and what policy changes you think can help?
So a key challenge will be our low sugarcane production and low sugarcane output, which can be attributed to a lack of adequate processing capacity and also bad cultivating weather. In spite of this, in recent time, we've actually seen sugarcane outputs rise to 3.33 million metric tons, although this is actually channeled towards the production of ethanol biofuel, as opposed to being refined into granulated sugar due to high margin profits.
All right, definitely. We'll keep tracking those prices. Thank you so much, Toju Megasin, for helping us break down this sugar mismatch there. Thank you.
Thank you, Laddie, for having me.